So John Morant has been fined 75,000 by the NBA for his gesture, gun gesture celebration. So he has been doing that for a long time. Last year he was suspended twice, and he lost. I think the first time he was suspended for 33 games. He lost about 8.5 mil, if I'm not mistaken. And the second time he was suspended for 25 games. He lost a lot of money as well, but he kept on doing it. And so last Friday he was fined a 75,000 for that, making that gesture. But let me find a video here, right, that shows what he does. All right, this is it here.
So you had offsetting technicals during the timeout. As the Warriors were going to the bench, John Morant had some form of gesture there. You can make that what you want. And then Buddy Hield kind of responded.
All right, so you have seen it, right? So he was not the only one who did it. I think Raymond Green, that's his name, right? He did it too, though.
And then Buddy Hield kind of responded. So you have some
go back.
form of gesture.
Yeah,
there.
that's him.
You can make that what you want.
All right.
And then,
to me, this is just unfair. It's insane. Why are you gonna fine someone 75,000 because of having a gun gesture? That's his celebration. I know gun is not a good thing, but people do have guns. If you have a license to carry, it's legal to have a gun. And it's not like he has a real gun in the field doing it with. He can have a real gun off field doing it. That's cool though. But at the same time, I do understand that the NBA has the rules, regulations, laws, things of the nature. But I don't see anything wrong with him doing it though. And it's not like super obvious that he's doing it to piss people off. Like, maybe if he was doing it like this, yeah, that would be a little different. But it's just doing like this. It's like, what is the issue though? And they are adults. So the NBA was talking about people might look at it. By the way, I don't know if that helps, but he's about 24. So he's still kind of young though. He's young, making a lot of money. So sometimes that's what happens. When people are kind of young like that, they make a lot of money, they're going to be doing some dumb shit. I think that's what he's doing because as an adult, although I believe it should not be a big deal, the NBA should not be looking at it like, oh, this is a big deal. No. But at the same time, that's where you get your check from. Yeah, you should be careful a little bit because you don't want to lose your job or kick you off the NBA because of that. That would be dumb though. Yeah, at the same time, you gotta respect the rules a little bit because, hey man, that's your job. If your job says that you can use your phones during work hours, I'm sorry, you don't have to use it. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. Unless you have your own business, you start your own business, yeah, you can make your own rules and laws. But if you work for somebody, unfortunately, there are laws in place that you need to obey and respect. So 75,000 by league on Friday, all right? As I said before, so the league called the gesture inappropriate. That I don't see it personally. I don't see that inappropriate. To me, it's not. I think that Morant was previously warned by the league office that this gesture could be interpreted in a negative light. Bro, people use guns all the time. We see that all the time in movies. And some people wouldn't even think that, okay, that's a gun gesture unless you guys say it. Some people would just think, yeah, he's just opening his arms. Yeah, nothing big. So, but it's not the only one who does it. They say the team, Morant and all the members of the Grizzlies, because he plays for Memphis Grizzlies, Morant and all the members of the Grizzlies have used the gun gesture numerous times these seasons. So, although he's the one who started it, but if you gotta find people, you gotta find the whole team. To me, it's just very unnecessary though. It's it's not that important for bro, it's just a gesture. Y'all getting too emotional though. I think the NBA just got way too emotional about this. I'm like, bro, it's not that serious. Like, okay, this is why he said I'm kind of used to it. Morant said I was pretty much a villain for 2 years now. Every little thing, if somebody can say something negative about me, it's going to be out there. So yeah, I don't care no more. All right, you gotta care. Listen, man, you gotta care because you making a lot of money and you don't want your team to be like, yeah, I'm sorry, we gotta trade you. Like, no, we cannot have you in the NBA because of what you're doing. I mean, at some point you gotta listen. I'm sorry. I mean, you gotta be a good slave. It is what it is. It's not a good thing to say, but it is what it is. So they don't want you to do it. Those are the people writing your checks. So you have to respect it. And that's how they run the business. They have rules and regulations in place. They don't want you to do anything, or they don't want you to do certain things. Don't do it. Respect it. Move on. It's not that serious though. I get it. Personally, like I said, I don't think it should be a big deal. I don't think it's that serious, but since they don't want it, just give them what they want. Keep playing ball. Make your money though. Yeah, $75,000, it's a lot of money. I know he makes a lot, but $75,000 though? Really? So it says that the 2 suspensions in 2023, that was last year, cost Morant 33 games and about 8.3 million in salary. So I say 8.5, but it's actually 8.3 mil. So the first one was an 8-game ban for the live streaming of a video in which he displayed a firearm while he is in an intoxicated state at a Denver area nightclub. So that's another thing, because there was a video of him I'll say, I don't know where exactly it was, where I say it was in Denver area nightclub. So it was in Denver, and he posted a video of him with a gun, which I believe is kind of dumb, right? Because you are a public figure, there's no need to do all that. But at the same time, if he has a license to carry, I do not see anything wrong with it, because you never know, he might have upside out there, they call oppositions out there. People maybe want to hurt him, and he was just doing to scare them off. But the best thing to do though, just don't post, because you posting your location, and when those ops gonna come to you, they're gonna come prepared, because they know that, okay, he has a gun. Okay, instead of us bringing 2 people, we're probably gonna bring 10 people. So yeah, on his part, that was not necessary for him to do it. But at the same time, I'm like, he's not doing that in the field. That's like off game. So why do you guys care so much? And especially if he has the license to carry, I'm like, that's not a big deal though. It's not a big deal. They just made a big deal. 75,000, bro. It's a lot of money for him. I know that's like nothing, right? But bro, yeah, he has to stop, because at some point, if he doesn't listen, well, they can replace him like super easy, man. He's not that special. Although he's a good player, all that, but he's not that special. There's a lot of kids in high school who can do better, who can like take his place the next day. But if I were him, I'll just stop it. Hey, my master doesn't want me to do this shit. I gotta protect my bread. Fuck it, I'm not doing that. But yeah, like I said, man, that was not important to me. It was not necessary. Like, they're just being petty and emotional for doing that. 75,000. Yeah, that's all I had to say. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this, man. Other than that, I'll catch you next time.